Hi everyone, Bitcoin here from the Big Chubowski, back for another round of Grand Arena up against my opponent Trick. Now Trick has a decent roster. He's still stuck at 6-star General Skywalker here. He's already made some early investments in his resistance and his first order, so he's got a lot more gear 13s than me, but some of those are not particularly useful. Pretty impressed by the Relic 3 Dengar here. Yeah, for the rest, not a whole lot else to say. No decisions that really stand out majorly. He's quite a bit weaker than me in mods. Like I said in the last round, I thought I had the strongest opponent up against me then, which was this one. Now, I believe for the feats I have to get the Order 66 kills and the shock, so if I can throw that in anywhere, I'll do that. My opponent has not attacked. Let's see here, General Skywalker, Bounty Hunters in the front. I've pulled out my Darth Revan for offense this time. And then Grievous BB-8 and Night Sisters over here. So, his name is Trick, and he's kind of done that name honor by setting this team. Relic 5 Finn with Poe, Newt, Dooku, and Sith Empire Trooper. Really strange. Also Ewoks in the front. Not sure what the deal with that is. Just gotta check the speed on Paploo here. Make sure he doesn't pull anything fancy there. And then at the bottom we have a Kira team with Gear 10 Kira, which mine is as well. And an EP Thrawn team. So let me just check those guys. 205 and 250. Alright. So I think I'll likely want to use my Geos up against this team here, since it's just a matter of picking them off. There's not a whole lot of synergy. I might try to farm some kills here with EP. And maybe CLS over here against his Emperor Palpatine, and Rage Jedi training on the Kira team. So I'll probably do the bottom zone first, see what's in the back, and then get through everything else. Now historically he tends to set pretty weak defense. I must say I expected him to set his Darth Revan on defense, but I guess he kept it in the hopes that he could get through my General Skywalker, which he doesn't really have a counter for. So I'm not quite sure how he wants to deal with my teams, what exactly he had in mind. But that's up to him to figure out. So I don't have BB-8. Even if he sets General Skywalker on defense, I won't need R2-D2 really, because he's just 6-star. So I'll keep R2-D2 with Rey here. Put in Finn as well. I'll save C-3PO against the EP team. Extra exposes are pretty nice. And then just put in Resistance Trooper here, along with the upcoming meta, Rey and Kylo. Yeah. This should get the job done. Alright, I will start with a burn. And we'll go straight for Vandor here, though I will Day's mission, because I'm not really looking to get her going. Alright. Just gotta be mindful of Zalbar, who will probably take over in a minute. There he is. Yeah, this is always somewhat tedious, especially now because there's some protection over here again. And L3 will probably retaunt, so hopefully I can just kill. That did absolutely no damage. Well, that's fine. Gonna dispel this. And probably just burn through L3 and then follow up on Vandor. As long as he can remain under his max, though. Otherwise Alba will revisit my decision. Yeah. think I must have hit Kira there. There we go. That's what I was looking for. Sometimes all you need is a small window of opportunity. This one does a bit more damage, I believe. Yeah, against debuffed opponents anyway. I think I'll just basic here. Very tanky Vandor. But he gets all those, he gets a lot of bonus health. So that helps him a lot. Stun you and time to go for Kira. Could have also mind tricked either of these there, I suppose, but not too worried about it. Just gotta make sure I recover my protection banners on Finn and Resistance Trooper. All I need for that is one special, so I should be okay. Which should come in now, hopefully. Whew, pretty close. Alright, nice. 59. Yeah, this is always going to be 59, but it works for me. Alright, next up EP. I've checked the speeds. I will be using CLS. Don't really see any reason not to. I haven't really used Watt much, but I tend to always just keep Watt if I don't particularly need him for anything until the absolute back zone. And there I often find that not bringing him ends up giving me more banners. But I will be bringing C-3PO here for the faster kills, as that's a bit nicer. Yeah. Let me just quickly check that he doesn't get guard. Yeah, he's good. Just remembered that I made him a fair bit tankier. Alright, let's go then. Want to stun Vader first, as he will get a pretty big boost from all these rebels here. And I do not want him to get any turn meter train going. And then dispel Thrawn, or he will just turn meter swap to Vader and do pretty much the same thing. And now I would like to kill EP here because he can, or at least reduce his turn meter. Now hopefully, that's what I'm trying anyways, to control everyone so that nobody gets any AoEs in. And I maintain my max banners. Although actually I just remembered EP damages all of my characters. So I'll be bleeding banners quite a bit. Well, that's okay. Just put a basic on you. I mean, these guys will be able to recover them, so it's just the two lost over here. Unfortunately, I'm in a position where I can overlook this small detail, but sometimes if you are really fighting for every banner, then something like this could actually be killing. So in the back we've got Bounty Hunters and First Order. Alright. That's his very strong Dengar here. Let's see how his nest is modded. Okay, very slow. 155% tenacity, that's pretty crazy. Alright, and then First Order. Fast Kylo Ren Unmasked. And even Kylo Ren has decent speed. So this is going to be a pretty fast team to get going. I'll have to use something strong against that, which shouldn't really be any kind of problem considering his front walls. But I'll have to be a bit mindful of what I find behind in this zone. You never know what he's trying to pull. So I'll just use my Geos here. They're no good against the Bounty Hunters or the First Order really. So I'll go ahead and get rid of them. This is just a typical team where he tried to make use of his leftover high gear characters because he just didn't really have anything else to use, I suppose. dispel the stealth. Alright, I think I want to get rid of Dooku pretty soon, but I'm not sure if this will kill him. So I'm going to go for Poe here, because I don't want him to use his turn meter removal. Let's try and see. Yeah, that was just enough. My spy doesn't hit that hard, but that was just hard enough. Go for Finn next, because he can build up a fair bit of damage, probably very much true at Relic 5. So I might even blind him here to really not give him any chance whatsoever. I should probably deal with Newt very soon. That's a very impressively tanky Finn. I mean, I don't have great geos, but they're definitely standing their ground over here. Oh, extortion is such a boring mechanic. I know a lot of people like it. I find it really tedious. Let's not take any more damage here and just finish up, hopefully. Yeah, we can just auto the last part, as long as it doesn't make my game freak out. There we go. I could have probably undersized it, but I'm not too bothered with undersizing now that there are no feats for it. So for this one here, I want to use EP to try to farm some kills, but I don't want to bleed a lot of banners either, because they start taking a crazy amount of turns. So what I was thinking of doing here is bringing Emperor Palpatine, Scion, and Thrawn. Thrawn, who can then recover the protection banners and just also provide a little bit of control, because they do have Logray in there who could AoE daze me, and then if the debuffs get cleansed so that they don't have to focus on Scion, they might just take out EP and surprise. So I don't really want to risk that. It could of course also nest it, but this seems like a nice opportunity to use this guy here. In the event that he has Geos in the back zone, then I can just use Traya Nest to take those out. I don't really need Scion for that, and I don't foresee needing Thrawn anywhere necessarily. I will likely just JKR his Bounty Hunter team, unless he has Grievous in the back, which is also a possibility, but then I still have Darth Revan and Padme, so I have options. So let's give this one a try. Now I'll have to be careful to not kill them too quickly. I should be going first. I mean, if they... I did check the speed on Paplu, so if they would have outsped Thrawn, that would be pretty insane. I will probably fracture Logray. I don't really want him to daze me here. Alright, let's get a stun in, or a shock rather. Now the shocking feat, I'm switching them up multiple times now. The shocking feat, I really don't think I have any chance of making that. I can try to get as many shocks in as possible here, but you needed 50 in total, and I think I only have like 10. That's a pretty crazy number. I mean, Darth Revan can add a few, but all things considered, it's not that much. So I don't want to get any kills with Scion is the goal here. This is probably going to kill. Ah, close. Good. This is not good. Scion going first. Let's go for Chirpa here. So that is one. Let's try and get some more. I don't want to do an AoE. brings Paplu back. As long as I don't time out while I'm meticulously trying to get kills here, I should just probably play this a lot faster than I am. That probably won't kill. This one will. Yeah, maybe I should kill slightly quicker just to have not someone being revived and then being back to 5 characters every time. Seems smarter. As long as one gets revived, then it's okay. Pretty sure that was supposed to be a revive, but wasn't from the other move. I do not want to fracture. Oh, Thrawn hitting pretty hard. Let's recover a bit here. It's about time to bring someone back, yes. But I'm pretty much through my kills here. I'm probably not going to get a whole lot more. Thrawn, dude. This is not the plan. I have to be a bit mindful here because they don't even have the protection banners, which would make bringing Thrawn completely useless. And that would be a pity. Let's get it back. Okay, I'll just take this. Yeah. No idea how many kills I got there, but it's good enough. And let's see what he has in the back. Grievous and Geos. Okay, pretty much the teams I called out. Alright, let's just take a quick look at the feats. Got up to 22, and this is the last chance really, because tomorrow is a defense day. It's so weird how they time these feats. I really don't understand why they do that. It feels like it's just poor planning on their behalf. 7 out of 12 here, that's alright. Should be able to finish that no problem. What am I doing? Get back in there. So, then I still have my Darth Revan. I still have my Padme team. I have my Jedi Knight Revan, and I have Traya. So, probably going to use... I know a lot of people like to use Darth Revan on Grievous if they have the opportunity to, but I honestly don't really like that fight so much. It's super easy if you can drop someone under half health, which death marks Grievous, and then you throw HK's grenades to instantly kill Grievous, and then you simply clean up. That's the way it ideally goes, but in practice, because you don't know exactly how much health and protection do they have, will this hit kill them or not, it can really easily go wrong against the Relic 7 Grievous. Because if you accidentally kill someone rather than dropping them under their 50% health, then Grievous could easily just take out a couple of your characters, which makes it really ugly banners. And I'm much more of a fan personally of just using Jedi Knight Revan, staying in control of the fight, recovering protection banners, and not having that risk to deal with. So I'll probably go for the Geos first here, and hope that this spy here does not mess me up, because if he does, that would, yeah, he's got pretty high crit chance, so I have to be careful. If he does, then I would change up what I will be using on the other teams. So I'm going to start with these. Pretty much the same old. Now I wonder what exactly my opponent's going to do against my team. So he still has Darth Revan for offense. He kept his General Skywalker. Oof, that almost killed me. That's a crazy hit. And my nest is not countering, or won't be countering anytime soon. Yikes. Where was I? Right, so he has General Skywalker, he has Darth Revan, he has Padme, he has Jedi Knight Revan, so he's got a lot for offense. I think maybe he'll just one-shot everything and take 2 battles against General Skywalker. Okay, that was the Dispel. Now start countering Nest. How about you counter Geobrute Alpha? You know, the guy who heals them? It's so weird, the random counter chance. Sometimes you can just not counter like 4 times in a row. Oh my god. What are the odds? But yeah, this happens. It's the annoying part where you cannot target Spy at all. Well, that's a double shot. Alright, well, at least I got the other ones out of the way. This could have happened on the first attack there. I'll go in on the Grievous team, I suppose. I could use Padme there as well, but it's a guaranteed loss of banners. Whereas Jedi Knight Revan at least has some chance to recover some. I'm more of a fan of Jedi Knight Revan up against this because of Nest. But then again, the courage damage, as long as it gets high enough, can take care of Nest as well. Though I suppose, I mean, I'll lose banners up against this with Padme just as much as I would against a Grievous team. So perhaps taking care of this with Jedi Knight Revan is smarter. Yeah, it might just be. Darth Revan against First Order is not really great. So I could also use it here. Use Padme over here. I'll probably do that. Yeah, I'll see. Let's go Jedi Knight Revan, a Grievous team. Just want to see how Grievous is modded. Always good to know what to expect. So he's got the high health build. Okay. That Spy is just sitting there looking at me. This is why I don't immediately do cleanups, because you just go in too heavy or do something stupid. It's not worth it. If there are still other things on the board. Alright, let's go. I should put Yoda in the front here just so I don't risk misclicking him. I always say this, but I don't actually do it. Thought he would be taking a turn already. Oh yeah, I recently sped up Hermit Yoda a bit, that's why. My poor buffs. And I want to kill here. And probably try to get this kill as quickly as possible while I still have my protection up. I mean, I could try to stall, but I don't think there's really any way that I won't kill Magna Guard here. I've got the foresight. Everyone's looking great, except Revan. He's not looking great. Do some healing there. I will dispel you. And so, that should have totally been a revive. Whoops. Sometimes you should just take your time. I mean, I have 3 minutes on the clock and I'm clicking a bit too happily here. I will reduce the turn meter here. That will drop him under max health, but he will get healed back up by B1 momentarily, so that's okay. I just gotta make sure that Jolie gets a chance for a revive and hope that Revan now does not think, hey, that's a tasty... Yeah, of course he does. Man. I mean, it's predictable, but you really hope it doesn't happen. So Jolie is looking healthy here, so I'll just get the kill. And hopefully the absolute ability to get people back in here. Still 3 attacks, that's not too good. That shouldn't drop him. This would. not happy with this. So I'm going to basic here. Basic again. Just spread some foresight. Now I don't kill him. Ah yeah, he killed him there. Alright. Well, that's okay. This might actually... Nah, he's got too much health. If this kills him, I'm going to be sad. Good. I don't need to reduce the turn meter yet. Now I bring everyone back. Well, no chance here really to recover any health and protection banners. I can give it a shot. At least that's the health. That's good. Nobody's close to taking a turn, so I'll just end it here. Alright, that got a little bit close. But I much prefer this than Darth Revan. This spy, I mean, I can clean up with just about everything since he just uses special. It's got 47k health. So I'll see about the most economical way to do that last. I mean, I could solo Malak that one, because Malak is no good against either of these teams. Though if he can take a bit of heat, it's nice. I don't want to use my Darth Revan on the Bounty Hunter team, for sure. That is always messy. These guys heal from debuffs, but they don't out-heal the sheer damage that Darth Revan puts out, and you've got the leader taunting, so the whole team gets feared. So I'll probably do that, and then over here just use Padme. With a full team, there's not really a reason not to. Yeah. So they're going to go not first. Just got to be mindful of Boba because he's a huge fan of all the buffs that my team puts up. It's like candy for him. Okay, bring the AoEs, guys. They're going to kill their Bosk right now. She's got 22 stacks. I definitely want to use those on nests. Bit less than I thought it would do. "24 stacks. Well, that's a very easy way to deal with nests. Oh wow, I did not actually kill her. Huh. I'll have to look into that. I honestly don't know how exactly that works. I mean, I could try to kick here, but I think she's built up so much protection that it's not going to work out. That's surprising to me. I wonder if it applies the courage separately, and that's why she didn't end up dying there. Very odd. Well, let's give it a shot. I mean, not much to lose. Yeah, it's too much. Would be nice if they could visualize it a little bit better to give you an idea of what you're up against. Like, how many protection up things is this? Alright, she's got 3. This should kill. There we go. Let's heal Ahsoka. Won't be able to get her back to full, but everyone else is looking good. Goodbye, Relic Dengar. $58. I thought it would be 59, but that works. Okay, so first order and then the Geospy is left. Yeah, I'll probably use Malak to clean up Spy. There are other things that would work, but that's going to be the highest number of banners, so. I don't want to bring Watt here because Watt just, again, I end up in the same situation, but Watt just adds dots, which heals the first order team. So there's really no benefit in bringing him. I could bring someone else, but then I lose the damage bonus from a full Sith Empire team. I might end up losing Sith Assassin to Kylo Ren Unmasked. Kylo Ren's shenanigans? Yeah, definitely. So maybe don't even want to bring her, though the turn meter boost is pretty nice. But they'll go before her. Actually, no, they get feared. I'll just do it. And if I lose her, then my own stupid fault. There comes the turn meter boost. Now, if I can just kill him, then Sith Trooper can take all of the damage in, but he's quite sturdy. So let's see. Yeah, that didn't quite do the job. I have to target him right now. Let's stun him. Please don't get an AoE in. Thank you. That saved me a whole bunch of banners right there. Assuming I still stop him in time. There we go. And then finally Malak versus Spy. What kind of damage is this? I'm hitting for 6k. Well, I guess, yeah, there's no Darth Revan lead, so that's why. Alright, 44. And final score is 1896. That's actually a bit lower than I thought it was going to be. But yeah, I lost like 15-ish banners there against that team. Otherwise it would have been 1910. But that's not so amazing against such a relatively, or pretty weak defense rather. I lost a couple banners on the Grievous team, but I feel like I should have had more. I maxed against these. I had a good score on these. This one was also 59. This one I had 58. Yeah, strange, I don't know. Attacked, he one-shot the Grievous and Night Sister teams, probably because he was able to keep his Darth Revan for offense, or not able to, he just chose to. He also one-shot these teams in the back. They're nothing special really, but what I expected him to fail on was the General Skywalker team, which he did, so that stopped him enough to help me to survive. Now, he did have a 5 or 6 star General Skywalker, which in theory is able to beat this team. So maybe he could have stood a chance if he was able to do that. But based on his his Squad Arena history, he runs Darth Revan there. He's never really used General Skywalker, nor has he climbed up particularly high over there. So I didn't expect him to be able to do that. If he would have been able to, then he would have fully deserved the win, I think. But it was a calculated decision to do that, and it worked out. It's a bit lame maybe, but I mean, it works, and at the end of the day, it's a Grand Arena win. Now, in the final round, I will be up against Frodo King or Ben Sky. Not quite sure which one it's going to be yet. Probably Frodo King, who's currently ranked 15 in Division 2. Yeah. Alright, unless we're actually looking at... Are there any people in Aurodium yet? Because it looks very impressive, but if Aurodium's already filled up, then it doesn't really matter. Yeah, there it is. My guildmate Birdie here, shout out to him in number 1, Division 2. Really awesome, but yeah, you can see like, you know, he's got 25k score, so there are already people in Aurodium, which makes being ranked 15 in Chromium nothing to particularly worry about.
So looking forward to that matchup then, and see you next time.